Anyway, so here's this guy. He comes to Jesus. He says, our father's died, and I want you to tell my brother to share the inheritance with me. So this isn't a new problem. This was going on. Tell my brother to share the inheritance with me. And Jesus wasn't going to be triangulated into that action. So he said, who made me arbiter over you? But then he saw in his heart, and he cautioned him. He said, I need you to be aware of something in your life. What you're doing is you're elevating wealth as the means to ultimate purpose and meaning in life. And he said that the essence of life does not consist of material possession. Don't make that mistake. Don't flip that. Don't make it God. And that will help. And we have this idea that we're content with what we have until we see someone with more. Aren't humans funny like this? I know you may have never struggled with this, but I've seen it in myself a few times. That I'm doing pretty good, pretty happy, until I see someone that has something that I've always wanted. And I think of Learjet would be good, yeah. I could do a Learjet, yeah. And so I remember flying across not doing the flying, doing the sitting back in coach. And isn't it torturous to have to walk through first class to get to coach? It's like, huh? How did you get this seat? You know what I mean? You're no better than I am. How do you get this? And I'm walking back here, the middle seat, next to two people I got to fight for an armrest. This is the next 12 hours of my life will consist of this, as you walk past people who look at you like you're the poor unwashed masses going by. Please go to the back. Well, I try to get the best seat I can, so I always go to the gate before. I say, hey, I want to make sure, my wife was traveling with me this time. I said, I want to make sure I have a window, and I'm sitting with my wife. Can I get that? Can I get it? He said, I got a window here. It's right there. You should be kind of by yourself. I got a window, and it's just two seats, so it's not even a third seat. So it's kind of the last where the plane's kind of constricting in there, and you get the last two seats, and you have a window, and she's right next to you, and I thought, I am happy. I got the seat that I wanted to get. Until friends that we were traveling with got the whole middle row to themselves. And I thought, I hate my seat. What is that about humanity where we just always want the very next thing? If my friends weren't flying and they were somewhere else or they had a worse seat than you, then I'm happy. And I just don't think that's probably the proper attitude to have. But they have done studies on people, and the studies showed that, let's say I came to you and I said, listen, I'm going to give you a 15% raise in income next year. Would you be happy with that? Would you? Yeah, 15% more money. I'm going to give you 15% more income. However, in order to get that, I'm going to triple your neighbor's income. Now people would say, no, I don't want that, which is dumb, right? Because you're still getting a raise. But there's always this jealousy, and it's how really communism starts, is we're jealous of there's a wealth gap. Well, who am I serving? Am I serving God or am I serving money? Who's in charge of my life at that point? It's just easy to get caught up in those things.